Hello and welcome to part 30 of Let's Play Modded Skyrim.
There's someone watching
Escaped
me.
out the
I
last
can tell.
Nordic barrow. We didn't get very much loot, but we did get a nice word wall where we learnt how to be friendly with animals. Not useful considering we've got the friendly animals mod installed, but apparently you can use it to gather bears in case you're fighting outside. So if I'm fighting against dragons or I'm fighting against giants later on, I suppose I can get the mammoths on my side. That would be quite entertaining, turning the hordes of mammoths against their giants. My plan now is to head over to Riften. We're in the rift already, I suppose, because you can see this autumnal scenery that's part of the rift. There's not too much to the road, not too many random encounters, I think. If you deviate off the road, there's a dwarven ruin near here. Also, there's a orcish settlement.
How are you doing,
These farmers don't really have too much to say. I would have thought that you could buy something off them, but no, they don't even sell anything. They're just a handy little NPC. Not bad, to be honest.
I'm dying.
If you didn't have those NPCs, then you'd think you're the only person on the road, and I wouldn't want that. I don't recommend you doing that in real life, swiping birds' eggs from birds' nests. I'll eat that later.
I suppose I'm not left much choice in the
I'm
matter,
gonna be
am I?
friendly to wolves from now on, I'll ignore that one. If they were a lot cuter, I'd definitely leave them alone. But they're salivating and look kind of vicious, so I'm almost tempted to go back and slash him. My Khajiit's gonna practice his 4-minute miling. It's not as if they've got an athletics perk. That's something I hated in Oblivion and Daggerfall. You had to practice running. It was just a time grinder, to be honest. Now, should I rescue this Stormcloak soldier? I'm not part of the Stormcloak, so I should probably leave him alone. He's probably being marched off to his execution, but I don't mind. I had to go through the same thing, and it's really not so bad.
Your presence is interfering with
Villager
imperial
can
business.
chat about strawberries while someone gets led off to their deaths. Road sign to Helgen, Ivstead and Riften, where we want to end up going.
Ever so grateful.
I think there's going to be a lot of wandering around here without many encounters, so I think I definitely will install the more carts mod, and what that will do is allow me to travel to the small towns via the carts. It won't be completely immersion breaking, so we won't be fast travelling all over the place. But we will actually be using carts to shorten the journey everywhere.
When I was a child, I used to
I don't
dream
think it's
about
too
going
law
to
breaking to include a carriage in
Strange,
places
isn't it?
like Winterhold and Ivestead. Ivestead especially, because we don't really want to end up having to wander down an uneventful road again. I think I will make one exception for High Hrothgar, because those 7,000 steps do get quite dull if you have to go up and down them 2 or 3 times.
It's cloudy.
And in the main quest,
think
I
it will
think
rain?
you need to go up and down them at least 3 times. There's a windmill up ahead. I think that's one of the farms that belongs to Riften, so we're not too far off that. I remember when Skyrim first came out, there was this guy actually trying to do the whole thing using some sort of Kinect controller, i.e. he had to stand up, move his hands around for every sword swing, and had to take a step forward for every run he did. He would have certainly got very fit if he didn't use fast travel. This is
cannot be a very good
Snowshod
place for
Farm.
farming, can it?
I just wanted to make sure I could mark that on my map. I don't know if anyone remembers, but the next big thing in computer gaming was supposed to be those virtual reality helmets. Of course, I'm not sure how they would have worked, because I'm sure you'd have got travel sick. The screens would be too close to your eyes. But if they perfected this technology, then something like Skyrim would be perfect. I would definitely watch a Let's Play when you had the camera
Am I
on someone
talking
who
too
was actually playing, so you
Just
could see
tell me
their
if you
facial
want to keep
expressions.
quiet.
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed. My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Can I
No.
persuade you?
You can use the
No.
north gate, or you can head to the next city.
That is very weird indeed. I did
Take
not
my
know you
advice.
could not go through
Don't
the back
listen
gate.
to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
A face changer. So, I think for the certain sum of gold, you can actually change your face. That was a new introduction. I think it was through Dawnguard. One of the patches, anyway. But yes, apparently we can't actually use the back gate. Perhaps when we're Jarl,
I
no,
wish you
not
could sit
Jarl, when
down
we're
somewhere.
a Thane of Riften, we'll get the privilege of using the back gate. In the meantime though, we're just going to have to walk around. I also take it there's probably going to be some sort of scripted action at the front gate. Some people use the open cities mods, but I don't actually like them. I don't mind loading screens. If it saves my computer from hacking or getting overloaded or improves the frame rate, then I'm all for closed cities. I know it's basically a concession to Xbox users and PS3 users, but the loading screens are barely noticeable anyway. You can learn a few hints from Skyrim on reading the loading screens anyway, so I don't really mind them at all.
Welcome to Riften,
Hold there.
home of the Thieves
Before I
Guild.
let you into
So
Riften,
they'd have you
you
believe
need to pay the
it's all
visitor's
lies.
tax
We're just thugs. Vermin
for the
creeping
privilege of
around
entering the
rat
city.
way.
What does it matter?
Obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
What do you want?
No time to talk.
Cat.
Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I
Who is
mean
that?
it.
You could say that the Ratway is the city under the
fugitive.
city.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you.
I have no
mean
idea
it.
who you are. But nice of you to tell me though. Yes, that was the shakedown attempt. I only had 20 speech, but I still managed to avoid it though. So for anyone who likes that kind of thing, that was a power of editing type thing, because I did muck up and my game crashed.
With the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mio. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers, and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I think this couple is so funny.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
That couple is Mjol and Eren, and Eren is such a suck up to Mjol, it's unbelievable.
That's the
Follows her
wrong
around
answer.
everywhere.
Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Yeah, he's not exactly a very good thug, is he? He says he works for the Blackbriars, he says he doesn't
Then you're
like you,
stupider than
and
you
then he
look.
offers you information for
You
money.
better watch your ass around here.
Maybe he's just a con man.
Hey, you, get over here. I want to talk to you.
Maul wants to talk to me, suddenly. Or he runs off for some reason.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
New in town, eh?
What?
Here for the
Are you
fishing, I
telling me
guess.
you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Here's another kind of Radiant AI task that I could take later on. I could help out that poor stable
There's
hand.
nothing like fishing on Lake Onrith. You should try it sometime.
Let's follow that thug though. The guy who works for the Blackbriars.
That road makes me...
He heads off into Blackbriar Meadery. I think this is Blackbriar Meadery anyway. Maybe he's leading me to another quest. I haven't followed him before. He's gone. He's actually disappeared. Or turned into a Riften guard.
There's fine steel at the Scorched Hammer, if you fancy a new blade.
Maybe he is a mirage. Anyway, this is Blackbriar Meadery. We'll have a quick look inside. I don't know what the point of that was. Maybe he was trying to start off a quest, but something glitched. Let's talk to this guy.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning. You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Well, hundreds of people die in Skyrim.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
I thought that the Stormcloaks were a recent invention.
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Or maybe the Stormcloaks have actually been around a lot longer.
I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar.
If this
put up a chunk of the gold
Aesgar
to get the place
Snowshot's
off the
father
ground.
is a Stormcloak soldier,
been
you'd suppose the
staggeringly
Stormcloaks have been
successful
around
so
for
far.
years.
In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
This guy is a partner of Blackbriar's then.
Talking to you.
He seems nice though. The Blackbriars are a nasty bunch of people, but he seems very friendly.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar
That is
mead,
Maven
the
Blackbriar.
purest brew in all of Skyrim.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What
He's
did you
sort
want?
of important for another quest. They're
They're
both important for other quests
A
actually.
friend gave me the Book of Daedra. It's an interesting
I'll have to come back
study.
here at some point. We'll head back into Riften though.
Everything's all right?
Here's a surly character for me.
Never done an
Brinjals.
honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh lad? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can... Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad.
I don't really
is
get
my
an option to
business.
say I did earn it.
Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have
Medresi
it,
is the
I want you
Argonian.
to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know.
Branchai is the
You tell
Dark
me when
Elf,
you're ready, and we'll
even
get
though he's
started.
got an Argonian name.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you made.
Branchai has a minor quest associated with him. I don't know if it disappears if you actually frame him for stealing Medresi's ring. We'll see though.
Gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. All
This is a bad time to get extra tired. My character's moving slowly because all of a sudden she wants to drop
If you're
down
looking
dead.
for a handout, you'll want to speak with my
There's
husband.
Medresi the
If you're
Argonian.
looking for company, I suppose I could
What is
do
it this
worse.
time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
Let's just creep around here because I've got no other option other than to creep.
Well, that was as simple.
Okay, this is Medresi's sliding door. We'll just have to lockpick it and try to get in. I don't have too many lockpicks left, so I do need to... There is a bit of urgency about opening this lock in time. Got it in one. Madressi's strongbox comes up next. Brynjolf is trying to sell them off some snow elf elixir.
One and only.
Everyone's distracted for some peculiar reason.
Mystical beings who live in legends.
There's a few more things I could have stolen from his strongbox, but we don't need to steal that for now. I'm sure it'll be there at another time.
No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. Once it will be elixir.
Okay, everyone's distracted. Even Mjol is distracted.
How much does it cost?
But someone can see me for some peculiar reason, even though I'm sneaky.
Hurry, before my supply is gone.
20 coins? No one has that.
Right, perhaps around these boxes is the best place to pickpocket Branchai.
Sounds like I should try.
Keep quiet.
Okay, let's try and do that then. That cliffhanger is though where we will end it for now, because I need to save to make sure that I put everything away and manage to pickpocket him. So I shall see you next time.